So this is is this the middle of Valletta?
Yeah.
Is this the centre basically?
Yeah. This is yeah.
So the King's Gate is up up there.
That no longer exists.
They've taken it down.
Yeah, that doesn't exist. They've put all new stuff up there. That was sort of the entrance, and that was Bond Bradley.
Oh right, so they're taking it down and reconstructed it.
Yeah.
So were you stationed in Valletta, or this is where you came in?
No, Safi.
Safi.
We'd go there sooner or later. No. But we used to come here on a Saturday night, every other week, because we were paid once a fortnight. We used to drink the local wine on this when we were short of money, because, as I say, half a pint for penny halfpenny, you could soon get drunk on the cost.
And so, what did you drink when you had some money? Was there they have beer?
Yeah. They used to sell them in 3/4 pint bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simmons, Fast and Sisk. The lady said the brewery still exists.
Yeah, Chisk. That's what I had last night.
Yeah, Simmons, Fast and yeah.
No, the Chisk, is it? Chisk is the name of the beer.
Maybe. Used the blues we used to have. And in North Africa, you used to get Stella. They used to call it chemical beer.
Stella? Oh right.
Stella.
So it wasn't Stella Artois like Belgian beer?
That I don't know, Dan, but maybe that's where they got it from. But
yeah,
you'd get Stella in Egypt, and they also call it chemical beer. I mean, what it meant, or who to what, I don't know. But there used to be I don't know in history you ever come across Lord Lampson.
No,
but he was, well, who he was, and his wife was still alive, a very old lady, Lady Lampson, and she had this club on the camp I was at, and all they sold was beautiful lemon drink, chilled.
Yeah.
But they didn't sell any alcoholic. Lady Lampson.
Lady Lampson.
Lady Lampson Club. Lampson Club they called it, but she was obviously the widow of Lord Lampson. And the camp was called El Hamra. We lived in tents there. There was no toilets, there were just a trench in the ground and what we called a parrot pool. There used to be a pool go across the centres of the trenches, and you used to lean against them to do what you wanted.
Yeah. Right, okay. Sounds like Glastonbury.
Yeah. And you always took newspaper with you to light and chuck down below you, and that'd burn all the wings off the flies.
To keep the flies away from you, and the mosquito and the mozzies, I suppose.
Yeah, there was mosquito. We used mosquito nets on Malta at that time, but we never had a mosquito. I never had a mosquito net in Egypt.
Oh, that's odd.
Libya at times, in Libya, you'd certain parts of Libya you'd have mozzie net.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I stayed up. That was Idris, Castle Bonito. I suppose that was called after Mussolini, I imagine. And we always had that was up the engaged brain here, Barry. You got Benghazi one side and Tripoli. That was up the Tripoli side.
Yeah.
Tripoli. But above it was the Jippo Queen.
Yeah.
Where the women and the star turn in there was a woman they called the Sparrow.
The Sparrow?
The Sparrow, yeah. But I won't tell you what she used to do for her big... and I'll leave that to your imagination. But you'd be eating your grub, down in the Colonial, and then you'll hear everybody banging their feet, we want the Sparrow, we want the Sparrow. And because this went through your mind, but... So it would never put you off your grub, really, but it could well have. They were all bars. They were just bars and women. I can remember there was. Let's think. The Tin Donkey.
The Tin Donkey.
Yeah, the Tin Donkey. The Bing Crosby bar, Mars bar.
So they were all
bars,
they were just selling out beer and cheap beer, cheap wine,
and
then there was a couple of restaurants, and then
the women
dancing and stuff.
Yeah, the women were there, you know. Which actually, I know, not that I'm that good a person, but I felt sorry for them. You know, they were women who'd. Because if they'd had a child out of wedlock in Malta, that was ghastly, you know. And the only way they used to get a living was doing this, you know.
So and so it was just all British forces up and down those bars?
Yeah. And you get this taught me a lesson about United Nations. I mean, all these drunken kids, really. You'd get the RAF fighting the Air Force. The Navy never used to join in, and then the Air Force would join up with the Army to fight the Yanks. And then when the Persian Navy came in,
everybody ganged up on them.
No, the Turkish Navy.
Yeah.
The Yanks, and they'd all join up. But I mean, directly at the start, I used to do a runner. You know, I didn't want to get. Not that I was a cod, but that sounded a bit pointless. I wasn't as drunk as a lot of the others. I don't know. But all of a sudden, you'd be sitting there, and all hell would break loose, and glass was breaking and going, you know, and you just. Well,
but were the military police going up and down?
Yeah.
Or would they join in?
Well, no. But when they got too bad, I think they'd stay out of the way. I remember a mate of mine, he was an instrument corporal, and there was a couple of these stupid army red caps, and they were thick, you know, they were thick. We were in civvies, and they wanted to make trouble, and we sort of kept backing off, and then they asked for your numbers and this, that and the other, and we got to put you on a charge for some rubbish. Anyway, we didn't argue with it, but never heard them more. But if it had done, we'd have gone before RCO, and he knew us, you know, and he knew with it. And you had what they call dockyard police. The Maltese, the dockies we used to call it. You had the dockyard police. I mean, it was so all military. But I remember when these Marine commandos, they were tough men that they'd been in the war, never got out. Because you had people that was their home, really, that the army became mum and dad to them, really, you know. Yeah. And,
family.
And these Marines, and they were older than we were, and one of them got knifed by a Maltese, and they just marched up. They dressed themselves all up smart, and they marched two by two, and they went in the bars and just got crates of beer in twos, and they were holding beer between them, and they're just chucking them and smashing all the windows, and nobody dared do anything about it. You know.
What, as revenge for one of them being stabbed?
For the bloke who'd been killed, But they got them back to camp, and then they more or less flew them out within a couple of days, you know. They weren't going to be, you know, but I mean, we were only boys, really. Put you against it, you know.
Yeah.
You wouldn't realise what went on in the Piccadilly bar. That's all
boarded up.
Yeah.
So that would have been that would have been around when you were here.
Yeah. I can't necessarily remember
that. But well, no. The Carmen bar, and then
there's the one there that's sterile.
Yeah. So it's all bars along here, and then women as well.
Yeah. The bars and the women. Yeah. And you can see it's all got into disrepair. All broken down.
So this would be busy on a Saturday night.
Oh,
Heaving.
oh, heaving with servicemen. Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, absolutely. Stupid kids. Well, that's all you were really. But basically, that's who fight wars anyway. Always tattoo like.
Yeah.
Can't remember that.
So how long were you stationed in Malta?
Well, I used to move about. I suppose about 18 months. Well, I
Yeah.
say because I used to go and spend time in other places. You see,
Yeah.
I was what they call a mobile repair party.
Ah,
That's
right.
all.
So they'd send you over, and then what? Would you be stationed somewhere else for
Well,
like
no,
4
no.
weeks, or
No,
how long
well,
would you go to the other places
Well,
for?
we went for Tunis. We was with the French for about 6 weeks, I think.
Oh, okay.
And we all had to wear civic clothes.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think they paid us 3 shillings a day.
Oh, okay. So you were seconded by the Air Force and then paid by the French?
No, because they were British aircraft.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. The Palace.
Yeah, up here where you see the men on guard.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was another bar.
No, I forgot that. That's coming back a lot with that.
Yeah. So is this where the governor?
Well, I suppose when we were about, I suppose we had a governor. I can't remember. Probably, but then they were getting voting because the Labour, as I think I said, was Don Mintoff, and the Tory was Lady Strickland,
Yeah.
who owned the Times of Malta. But I think they were Labour. I think, yeah, left-leaning, I think, which I don't blame. I would have been.
So this is the Grand Harbour area.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what were you saying?
Yeah, there used to be what they call Baraka Lift,
Yeah.
because there's a heck of a walk back up, but whether that's still operation, I don't know.
So what's Baraka? Is that just that's a part of the
I
harbour?
think that's Baraka over there.
Yeah. Oh. It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
So is that a fort over there? I guess it was, isn't it?
Yeah, it would have been a fortified position on that. Because I mean, it's quite a... You'll see dramatic pictures filmed during the war. I don't know if you've seen that tanker that was hit the Germans, and they more or less tied it to a destroyer. And, around there, I think.
Right. Cheers.
Cheers.